Alright everybody, welcome back. This is episode 30. This should be the last one. TonberryPawn, let's get this over with.
Not to be taken lightly.
Shut up! Here it comes. Come.
Okay, he just hangs in the air the whole time.
Have we forgotten already? Well, well.
Try this.
Oh no.
Come on. Let's do this.
Do I frighten you?
Steady. Is that it?
Did you miss me?
No, really. It's tough.
Yeah, so what? Screw him.
Time to get serious. Whatever. On you.
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you! There.
You're out of luck.
You're blocked. Can you take over for
Take
me?
it over.
Whoa.
Won't last long. Not looking good. Come on. I'm going. Try this. You're mine.
I'll take care of you. Get him!
One-winged angel.
Better late than never.
Let's go.
Beg for forgiveness.
Don't overdo it.
I'm coming.
Get her gauge up just to have her cure herself. Sure.
Let's do this.
Did she not use it yet? Oh, she got interrupted somehow.
Need my help.
Why is she not getting healed? What's going on here? That's 3 times I had to try to heal her now. This fucking game is lame, dude.
Get him.
So you spend time and you hit to increase this attack gauge, and then the enemy can just interrupt it. Oh, okay.
Here goes.
I really don't like this game.
Take it over. No more playing nice.
I mean, so much fun hitting one button the whole game. Square, 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 square. If I want to play Dynasty Warriors, I'd buy all of them for $60. It'd be nice to give him the fat chocobo. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Why not?
You willing to step up for us?
Did he do it?
I'm counting
I'm
on
coming.
you.
I got it.
That's it. Get him.
Oh, the memories.
Here it comes.
Get him. Stay back. Stay strong. Just go away.
Need my help. See it now. Give them hell.
I'll take care of them. Ha! You've got this.
Taking over.
Here it comes. This one's
You're
for you.
done. I'll end it.
Go on. One more shot.
All flash and no substance.
Try this.
I'm gonna laugh when the summons ability misses for no fucking reason. Oh, it actually hit.
Thanks so much for everything. Just a little help.
You're a real pain in the ass. Get your shit together. Let's turn
Get your shit
I'll show you
together.
what I can do. Tagging out.
All the time.
Okay.
Keep it together.
Yes, it's my
I'm coming. It's your turn.
Hang back.
about damn time.
Fuck it.
I'll take care of
You got feeling it.
Yay.
We get it.
Tifa!
About time you showed.
We can do this. We can. We can.
Oh, I
change
defeated
it.
him, but I didn't
Make it
really
right.
defeat him. I get it.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Never.
Why does Sephiroth need Cloud?
Not yet. Seven seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
Huh?
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President. That's right.
Yeah, Hojo, your favorite toy got taken away. New puppy dog as the mascot.
Wait. Was that all of them? Hey, Cloud. You see that?
Here.
Thank you.
Hey, Big survived. Marlene's doing just fine.
Marlene,
Coming! Daddy?
What?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
That's twice she's done that head shake like that. Like, I could say stuff, but I choose not to.
Sephiroth. As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can.
We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
I miss it. The steel sky.
Why would you miss that? Alright, I guess that's the end. If I were to give it a grade out of 10, it would get a 6. 6.5. Just because it has that nostalgia inducing stuff. The gameplay was terrible. I did not enjoy how I would fight, try to get my attack meter up, and then it would get interrupted all the time. Outside the mechanics of the actual gameplay, I didn't really enjoy certain parts of the game that were purposefully slowed down to build tension. I didn't, even still, I liked all the movie scenes. Really cool, really good graphics, top notch. What else could be said? So that has it going for it. To me, it was more of like an eye candy game for fan favorites that they knew they'd make a bunch of money off of. It didn't feel like a really solid game. And will I go back and play this on hard mode? No, I won't, because I didn't enjoy the game at all. The gameplay, at least. Everything felt over scripted, if that makes sense. Like, I understand it's not an open world game, but there are moments where I cringed in this game, like wishing the movie scenes were over. There was some voice acting that really got on my nerves. Some good things. Let's point out some good things about the game. Man, I don't really have much positive to say. I think it's because they changed the story around so much, and in the process of creating the game, they left out some key. It's like they were in a rush to make it hype, like with the addition of this character like Roach, for example. What the hell was the point of him? And I looked up online yesterday, and I found out that they planned on having him come back in around like chapter 14, which would have been cool, but at the same time, it would have been annoying. My point is, why did they even introduce him to begin with? He didn't need to be in the game. And a lot of characters contradicted themselves. Like, why would Rude pull the helicopter away, and then from people being shot, he like pulled the joystick, whatever you call it, the flight stick of the helicopter, making the bullets go astray, missing what they were trying to do, and then he drops a whole plate on 10,000 people. And then they talk about him like struggling with his conscience or something. It's like, I guess that makes up for it. When they're talking with the leader of the Turks. And what else didn't I like? okay, there's that one part where you're there with Elmira, Cloud, and Aerith. You gotta be real quiet when you're leaving the house, right? And then you escape finally. I fucked up a couple times. You finally get out of there, and the whole objective was don't wake up Tifa, right? Leave quietly. And then you get to like the middle part of your destination, and she comes out of nowhere. Either she can teleport, or it's just terrible writing. Like, why would they do that? I mean, it contradicts itself. Yeah, so at times the voice acting was hard. The best parts of the game had to be Red 13. I'd say Wedge. How adorable Marlene was. So the characters were kind of like a saving grace, which stopped the grade from going any lower. Yeah, I guess that's about all I really have to say about the game. I did not enjoy it. It was a waste of 30 hours of my life. I'd rather go back and play the original again. I'd rather spend 50 hours on something that's scripted and you have to read and it's well designed, as opposed to something that got thrown together really fast. That's what this feels like. I cannot forgive the fact that the ending bosses were so simple. The hardest parts of the game were the ones where it was a transition from the actual game. So far, the hardest parts of the game were the bike scenes, and what else gave me great difficulty? Oh yeah, the little puzzles. It's like, what the fuck? So I didn't enjoy the game that much. 6.5 out of 10. Is that it? Are we done? No. More credits, more credits. Maybe this will go on for a half an hour. They might show a little video on the side, it looks like. There we go. Oh. I have no interest in playing the DLC. And I won't replay the game on New Game Plus. Oh, man. I understand it's a big fan favorite, the Final Fantasy series, but I always felt like 9 and 8, they came out around the same era. They looked better, and the story was way better. And people shit all over 8 and 9. 8 was amazing, which is what I'm going to play next. 8 was amazing because they tried something new besides like the cookie cutter thing that they've been doing the previous 6 or 7 games. We're like, okay, it'll still be turn-based. We'll even have limit breaks, but we're going to change it. The junction system I thought was pretty dope. You don't even have to level in the game if you junction right. All the characters had deep backgrounds. And the music was, in my opinion, better. And then 9 was like the brainchild of all the founders of these games. And it got shit on because they said it was too childish. I mean, one can go as far as to say like some of the themes of it are so religious it borderlines Scientology in Final Fantasy 9. But I thought it was pretty cool, man. It's like some existential like dread and shit throughout the whole entire game. It's a very philosophical. I guess all these games are. But why remake 7? Because they had to. Everyone begged and begged and begged for it. And I guess that up to a certain point, you have to cater to your fan base if you want to have a successful platform, or a successful brand. I get that. But like Jessie, for example, I thought she was a thought. Like, didn't like that character. The whole little side mission going to get her dad. I remember all this stuff. Yeah, and there's Roach again. Like, I don't understand what was the point of all that. And it makes me feel like they just wanted to have at least a 30-hour game. That's why they added so many movie scenes, because they knew that the gameplay was shit. And they're like, all right, we got them by the nose hairs. We're going to get money out of this one way or another. I don't know. It's like a cash grab thing to me. I know I'm shitting hard on it, and this might be a lot of people's favorite game, but I'm actually looking forward to playing a PlayStation 1 game rather than a PS5 game. And that should say something. I've been gaming since I was 5 years old. And I just honestly feel like this game wasn't worth the money. I mean, granted, I'm playing it years after it came out, but had I played this when it first came out and spent like $100 on it or something, I'd be stark raving mad. I'd be blood red mad, man. My blood would be boiling. And what's all this shit? Yeah, with like the Cowboy Tifa and all these parallel worlds, we didn't get any answers. Except like fate is like what we're trying to fight. But fate's also trying to help us. It's like, come on. You can't introduce a deterministic like plausibility for the storyline. Because one, we already know the story. And if you're trying to make it interesting, don't tell us that it's scripted. Like, things are gonna play out one way or another. It relieves all the tension of the game. Like, oh, you're just going through the emotions now. You're just going through the motions. It's, you were meant to go to Aerith. You were meant to do this. You were meant to do this. You have no choice. Nothing's worse than playing the game without choices. And I guess they figured, hey, we got a game where you don't really get to make choices. How about we have interrupting boss battle scenes? But throughout... Anyway, I'm shitting on it hard, but I fucking hated this game. I think a 6.5 is generous. And, yeah. Oh, another cringe moment. It's like, I'm not a homophobe, but that part where the guy's about to kiss him and stuff while they're dancing, that was really difficult for me, man. I was like, oh, come on. It felt like it wasn't a big deviation from like the original game, so I didn't really care. It's like, all right, cross-dress so you can save your best friend. That's fine. But to have him like dancing and stuff, like getting real femme about it, that's kind of like pushing the limit for me. Yeah, I didn't really care for that part. Don Corneo was actually kind of a badass. I mean, he was ugly as hell. But he was kind of gangster at the same time. The Sahajin. So according to this game, though, Sephiroth already knows what's going to happen. He's on the edge of creation. He's manipulating fate to control it to his will. And for some reason, he wants Cloud to be at his side. Why? Why would he want his help to remake the universe and control fate? I don't understand. Why are there multiple Clouds? Why did we even see Zack? So many unanswered questions. Oh, you'll find out in episode 2? Probably not. Oh, God. A cool little Kate Sith cameo. I remember that. Would have been nice to see Sid or get like a homage or hint to Vincent. That would have been cool. And I don't even care about this DLC. By the way, I don't believe in DLC. It's a shit move. I cannot stand the concept of DLC. Make a game, make it worthwhile, or don't make a game. Stop making me buy 3 games to enjoy 1 game. Create all the content. Otherwise, you're no better than those guys who made No Man's Sky. Finish the fucking game, and then release it, and be proud of it. Don't nickel and dime us for the content. And don't get me started on EA players who like have to pay to win and shit. Anyway, that's a whole different topic. My hatred for certain parts of the gaming industry. But yeah, didn't like it. Game was trash. Game was trash. So what is this? Chapter selection has now been unlocked. I'll never use it. Okay. 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 Save one more time. Alright, and that concludes my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Wow, I think I said it all. I'm TonberryPawn, and hopefully I'll see you in a better game. Later, guys.